The MAGA movement, long united behind the banner of Donald Trump, has erupted into chaos as an unexpected feud with tech billionaire Elon Musk has sent shockwaves through the conservative base. Once seen as a potential ally for his free speech rhetoric and ownership of Twitter, Musk has now become the target of fiery criticism from prominent MAGA figures, sparking a civil war that threatens to fracture the movement. The chaos began when Musk, during a recent Twitter Spaces discussion, criticized key elements of Trump's policies, calling them short-sighted and economically unsound. While Musk didn't mention Trump by name, the thinly veiled remarks were unmistakable. "We can't keep clinging to the past," Musk said, addressing the future of American innovation. "Leaders need to be forward-thinking, not stuck in a cycle of nostalgia." The comments ignited a firestorm among Trump loyalists, who accused Musk of betraying the principles of the MAGA movement. MAGA influencers, rallying on social media platforms, declared Musk a sellout and another Silicon Valley elite pretending to care about freedom. Hashtags like #MAGAVS Musk and #Elon the Traitor began trending, as thousands of Trump supporters voiced their outrage. Prominent MAGA figures quickly weighed in. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a staunch Trump ally, blasted Musk in a scathing tweet. "Elon Musk talks about free speech, but he's just another billionaire trying to undermine the MAGA movement. We see through you, Elon," Greene wrote, her post amassing hundreds of thousands of likes and retweets. Steve Bannon, another influential MAGA figure, used his podcast to accuse Musk of being part of a globalist plot to weaken Trump's influence. "Elon Musk wants to run the world on his terms," Bannon said. "He's not about America first. He's about Elon first." The backlash from MAGA supporters was swift and intense. Pro-Trump accounts flooded Twitter with memes and videos mocking Musk, comparing him to figures like George Soros and labeling him the Silicon Valley swamp. A viral video even depicted Musk as a robot programmed to sabotage the MAGA movement. Musk, known for his sharp and often provocative responses on Twitter, didn't back down. He fired off a series of tweets defending his stance, calling his critics emotional, and accusing them of clinging to outdated ideas. One tweet read, "Innovation doesn't wait for slogans. If MAGA wants to move forward, it needs to embrace reality, not fantasies." The feud reached a boiling point when Trump himself entered the fray. During a rally in Arizona, Trump took a swipe at Musk without directly naming him, saying, "We've got some so-called geniuses out there who think they know everything. They don't understand what real leadership looks like. We don't need their lectures." The crowd erupted into cheers, but the remark also highlighted the growing rift between MAGA supporters who still see Musk as a valuable ally and those who view him as a threat to the movement's unity. One Trump supporter at the rally said, "I used to like Elon, but if he's going against Trump, he's going against us." The chaos has extended beyond social media, spilling into conservative media and grassroots organizations. Right-wing commentators are split, with some defending Musk's vision of innovation and others condemning him as a tech overlord trying to undermine the populist movement. Fox News host Tucker Carlson waded into the debate, calling the feud a distraction and warning against turning Musk into an enemy. "Elon Musk has done more for free speech in 1 year than some conservatives have in a decade," Carlson said, his comments drawing both praise and criticism. Meanwhile, grassroots MAGA groups have reportedly started organizing protests outside Tesla factories, accusing Musk of abandoning conservative values. At one protest in Texas, attendees held signs reading, "MAGA doesn't need Musk," and "Billionaires can't buy patriotism." The feud has also raised questions about the future of the MAGA movement. While Trump remains the undisputed leader, the clash with Musk has exposed fractures within the movement, particularly between its populist base and more tech-savvy supporters who admire Musk's vision for the future. Political analysts are divided on the impact of the feud. Some argue that it reflects the growing pains of a movement grappling with its identity in a rapidly changing world. "This is about more than just Musk and MAGA," said one analyst. "It's a fight over what the movement stands for in the 21st century. Others warn that the chaos could weaken the movement's unity heading into the 2024 election. "Infighting is the last thing Trump and his supporters need right now," said a Republican strategist. "If they can't resolve this, it could cost them at the ballot box." Musk's defenders, however, argue that he is being unfairly targeted by a movement that is resistant to change. "Elon Musk isn't the enemy," said one tech entrepreneur who supports Trump. "He's pushing for the kind of innovation that can make America great again." Despite the backlash, Musk has shown no signs of backing down. In a follow-up tweet, he wrote, "I'm not here to play politics. I'm here to solve problems. If that upsets some people, so be it. As the feud continues to dominate headlines, both Musk and the MAGA movement face critical questions about their next moves. Will Musk double down on his criticisms, or will he seek to mend fences with Trump supporters? And will the MAGA movement find a way to reconcile its differences, or will the chaos deepen its divisions? For now, the battle between MAGA and Musk rages on, with no resolution in sight. The once allied forces now find themselves at odds, each fighting to define the future of conservatism in America. As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the stakes couldn't be higher for either side. Stay tuned, because in the world of American politics, this is only the beginning. The war between MAGA and Musk promises to deliver more drama, twists, and surprises in the days ahead. As the MAGA-Musk feud spirals further into chaos, the rift within the conservative movement grows more pronounced. What began as a few sharp remarks has now escalated into an all-out ideological war, with both sides doubling down on their positions and dragging the Republican Party into uncharted territory. Musk's continued refusal to backtrack has only fueled the conflict. In a fiery appearance on a podcast, Musk defended his critiques, calling out populist movements that cling to nostalgia instead of progress. He added, "If we want America to lead in the future, we can't be stuck in the past." The comment was seen as another thinly veiled jab at MAGA's Trump-centric ethos. Trump loyalists were quick to respond, branding Musk as out of touch with working-class Americans. "Elon Musk has no idea what it's like to fight for this country," said a MAGA organizer at a rally in Michigan. "He's a billionaire playing tech games while real Americans are struggling." The feud has taken a particularly personal turn, with prominent MAGA influencers targeting Musk's business ventures. Calls for boycotts of Tesla, SpaceX, and even Twitter have gained traction online, with some claiming that Musk's companies are anti-American for their global focus. "We don't need Musk's so-called innovation," one user tweeted. "We need real patriots." In response, Musk fired off a tweet mocking the boycotts. "Let me know how you're enjoying life without Tesla or Twitter," he wrote, adding a laughing emoji. The post quickly went viral, with supporters and critics alike flooding the replies. The divide is also creating awkward moments for conservative lawmakers, many of whom have benefited from Musk's outspoken support for free speech and anti-censorship efforts. Senator Josh Hawley, who has praised Musk in the past, found himself cornered by reporters asking whether he still supports the billionaire. "Look, I think Elon Musk has done some great things," Hawley said, cautiously. "But we need to focus on unity in the movement." Other Republican figures have been less restrained in their criticism of Musk. Representative Matt Gaetz, during a fiery interview, accused Musk of using conservatives to boost his brand. "Elon Musk isn't about free speech. He's about Elon Musk," Gaetz declared. At the same time, a smaller faction within the MAGA movement is calling for reconciliation, arguing that Musk's contributions to free speech and innovation shouldn't be dismissed. These voices, however, are increasingly drowned out by the louder, more aggressive factions demanding Musk's exclusion from the movement. Fox News has seized on the feud, with primetime hosts offering contrasting takes. Tucker Carlson argued that the MAGA base is overreacting to Musk's remarks, while Laura Ingraham described Musk as a wolf in sheep's clothing who is undermining conservative values. The differing perspectives have only added to the confusion within the conservative base. The feud has also spilled into cultural and entertainment spaces, with comedians and late-night hosts poking fun at the spectacle. "MAGA going after Musk is like chickens trying to cancel the farmer," one late-night host joked. "Good luck tweeting your rage without him." Despite the backlash, Musk continues to draw support from influential figures outside the MAGA sphere. Tech leaders and libertarians have praised him for standing his ground, framing the feud as a clash between progress and populism. "Musk is thinking long-term while MAGA is stuck in the past," said one Silicon Valley executive. The impact of the feud is also being felt at the grassroots level. Pro-MAGA rallies have increasingly featured anti-Musk rhetoric, with chants of "Elon's a fraud" becoming a common refrain. In contrast, pro-Musk supporters have organized counter-rallies, arguing that Musk represents the future of American innovation. The division is causing ripples within conservative media, with some outlets taking sides and others trying to avoid the topic altogether. Right-wing blogs and podcasts are filled with debates about whether Musk should be considered a friend or foe to the movement. The feud has also reignited debates about the role of billionaires in politics. Critics argue that Musk's involvement in political discourse reflects the outsized influence of the wealthy on American democracy. "This is why billionaires shouldn't control platforms like Twitter," said one progressive commentator. "They can stir chaos whenever it suits them." Meanwhile, Musk's defenders argue that his wealth and influence are precisely what make him an effective counterbalance to establishment forces. Elon Musk isn't afraid to challenge the status quo, said one libertarian pundit. That's why they're trying to tear him down. The feud has even caught the attention of international media, with outlets around the world covering the drama as a symbol of the divisions within American conservatism. European newspapers have described the clash as a battle for the soul of the Republican Party, while Chinese state media has mocked it as evidence of Western disarray. As the chaos continues, the feud is also creating unexpected alliances. Some progressives have found themselves siding with Musk, praising his critiques of populism even as they remain critical of his business practices. Musk is right about MAGA's backward thinking, one progressive influencer tweeted. But let's not forget he's still a billionaire tech mogul. The feud's impact on the 2024 election is becoming increasingly clear. While Trump remains the frontrunner for the GOP nomination, the division within his base could complicate his path to victory. Political analysts warn that the rift could weaken the Republican Party's ability to present a unified front against Democrats. For Musk, the feud poses its own risks. While he thrives on controversy, the sustained backlash from a significant portion of the conservative base could damage his brand and complicate his efforts to position himself as a champion of free speech. Despite the high stakes, neither side appears willing to back down. Trump supporters have vowed to continue their attacks on Musk until he apologizes or backs off his critiques. Musk, meanwhile, has shown no signs of retreating, using every opportunity to defend his vision for the future. The chaos has even sparked rumors of potential political aspirations for Musk. Some commentators speculate that Musk could be laying the groundwork for a third-party run or another bold move in the political arena. While Musk has dismissed these rumors, the speculation only adds to the drama. As the feud rages on, it's clear that the MAGA movement is facing one of its most significant tests yet. The conflict with Musk has exposed deep divisions within the base, raising questions about its unity and future direction. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. The battle between MAGA and Musk is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic and unpredictable chapters in recent political history. With both sides refusing to budge, the stakes couldn't be higher, for Musk, for MAGA, and for the future of the conservative movement. The MAGA-Musk feud has not only divided the conservative movement but has also created a ripple effect across political, cultural, and corporate America. As tensions continue to escalate, the battle is becoming a defining moment for the identity and future of the MAGA movement, and for Elon Musk's role in the political landscape. Musk's latest response came during a live Q&A session on Twitter Spaces, where he addressed the controversy head-on. "I don't work for any political movement," Musk said. "I work for humanity's future. If that conflicts with some people's agendas, so be it." The comment was widely interpreted as another jab at the MAGA movement's increasingly inward-looking focus. Pro-MAGA influencers quickly reacted, calling Musk's words condescending, and accusing him of betraying the grassroots support that initially celebrated his acquisition of Twitter. Musk talks about free speech but only seems interested in his own opinions, one MAGA influencer posted. Adding fuel to the fire, Musk also retweeted a viral post criticizing Trump's economic policies, calling them unsustainable populism. The retweet drew thousands of comments from MAGA supporters, many accusing Musk of pandering to elites and abandoning real Americans. The economic critique has become a major point of contention in the feud. Musk's defenders argue that his focus on long-term solutions like green energy and space exploration contrasts sharply with MAGA's emphasis on tariffs and traditional industries. Elon Musk is thinking decades ahead, while MAGA is stuck in the past, one tech entrepreneur said. Trump's allies have pushed back, framing Musk's vision as disconnected from the realities of working-class Americans. MAGA isn't about rockets and Teslas, it's about putting food on the table and jobs in American factories, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene said during a fiery rally speech. The conflict has also put Republican lawmakers in an awkward position. While many have benefited from Musk's support for free speech and opposition to censorship, they now find themselves forced to choose between Musk and their MAGA base. "It's like picking sides in a family fight," one GOP senator admitted. The feud has even reached Trump himself, who has escalated his criticism of Musk in recent speeches. During a rally in Pennsylvania, Trump sarcastically referred to Musk as Little Elon, mocking him as a tech guy who thinks he can tell us how to live. The crowd erupted in laughter and cheers. Musk responded in his signature style, tweeting, "The future is built by those who innovate, not by those who complain about the past." The post went viral, drawing both praise and scorn, and further polarizing the debate. Grassroots MAGA groups have begun organizing anti-Musk campaigns, with calls to boycott Tesla gaining traction. At a protest outside a Tesla showroom in Florida, demonstrators held signs reading "MAGA rejects Musk" and "Patriotism over profit." Meanwhile, a counter-protest nearby featured Musk supporters holding signs like "Progress over politics" and "MAGA needs Musk." The tension has extended to Twitter itself, with MAGA users threatening to leave the platform and accusing Musk of censorship. Ironically, some of these users had previously praised Musk for restoring banned conservative accounts. "He's showing his true colors," one prominent MAGA user tweeted. "Musk is no friend of free speech." Amid the chaos, some prominent voices have called for de-escalation. Tucker Carlson dedicated an entire segment to urging both sides to find common ground. "MAGA and Musk don't need to be enemies," Carlson said. "They both stand for freedom and innovation. Let's not lose sight of that." However, other conservative commentators have taken a harder line. Steve Bannon accused Musk of trying to hijack the movement for his own gain. "Musk doesn't care about America first," Bannon said on his podcast. "He cares about Elon first." The feud has also sparked debates within the Democratic Party, with some progressives gleefully watching the chaos and others warning that it could ultimately strengthen Musk's brand. The more MAGA attacks Musk, the more centrist and independent voters will rally to his side, one Democratic strategist said. The corporate world is closely monitoring the situation, with analysts speculating about the impact on Musk's companies. Tesla shares have experienced increased volatility as calls for boycotts gain momentum. Meanwhile, Twitter's reputation as a neutral platform is being questioned, with some wondering if Musk's political involvement is undermining his business. The feud has also highlighted generational divides within the conservative movement. While older MAGA supporters tend to view Musk as an outsider trying to hijack their movement, younger conservatives are more likely to see Musk as a visionary who aligns with their libertarian values. "MAGA needs to evolve, and Musk is showing us how," said one college Republican. Despite the growing tensions, Musk supporters argue that the feud is a distraction from the bigger picture. "Elon Musk is trying to save the planet and expand humanity's future," one libertarian commentator said. "If MAGA can't see that, they're the ones missing the point." The conflict has also reignited debates about the future of conservatism in America. Some argue that the MAGA movement's focus on populism and traditional values is clashing with the tech-driven, forward-looking vision represented by Musk. "This is a fight for the soul of the right," one political analyst said. As the feud continues, both sides are leaning into their narratives. MAGA supporters frame Musk as a billionaire elitist who doesn't understand their struggles, while Musk's backers argue that the MAGA movement is holding America back. "It's innovation versus inertia," one tech entrepreneur tweeted. Trump has also ramped up his attacks, accusing Musk of working with globalists to undermine his movement. "He's not about America first, he's about himself first," Trump said during a rally in Arizona. "And we don't need that kind of attitude in our country." Meanwhile, Musk has shown no signs of backing down. During a live-streamed interview he said, "I'm not here to be popular, I'm here to solve problems. If that makes some people uncomfortable, so be it." The feud has even sparked speculation about Musk's political ambitions, with some wondering if he could launch a third-party campaign or endorse an alternative candidate in 2024. Musk has dismissed the rumors, but the speculation continues to fuel the drama. As the chaos unfolds, it's clear that the MAGA-Musk feud is reshaping the conservative landscape. The clash has exposed deep divisions within the movement and raised questions about its ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. With both sides refusing to back down, the battle between MAGA and Musk promises to deliver even more twists, turns, and surprises in the weeks ahead. Whether it leads to reconciliation or further division, one thing is certain: the stakes couldn't be higher for the future of American conservatism.